Content warning: this game shows scenes that some may find disturbing and triggering. It contains offensive language, sexual themes, and violence. Player discretion is advised. Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are either products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locals or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Okay, hello everyone. I'm continuing the letter, the demo. I did buy the game, so if you would like me to experience the full game, please write in the comments. I was thinking of playing that during Spooktober. We'll see. It was on Steam for $6 until tomorrow, August 5th. So I snatched it up. Let's continue, shall we? For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. I was trying to get my water. I mean, my gamer subs. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before entangling myself from the pile. Look how many cup of noodles I have. Huh? I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxembourg, or at least none that I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind. I'll tell my siblings about it. Oh, pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to. Look at the kitty.
What time is it?
For an instant, I completely forgot this has, voice acting. Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. Too true, I know. In a heartbeat, I'm up. Does she forget what happened yesterday?
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep! Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
What's today? Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened? Oh Lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Oh sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull that device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood. And it takes every ounce force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Can I not just throw it away? I guess not, huh? Oh, Mama. The caller ID reads, Mama?
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
She doesn't have the picture. Usually it's around noontime here and I'm the one calling. But the other way around, better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, it's the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Oh, in the most.
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to do is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. But Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again. Can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own. And, well, Ann's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach, but from the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he has been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills all rest on my shoulders. Oh. Although Mama makes a little accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon.
Oh, excuse me.
Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa.
Aww.
And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie, and yet look what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Aww. Aww. Oh no. Kaylin Kaui? Sorry if I butchered that. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later and I still can't give them a straight one. I smile though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end, the sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath, shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Woo! Unfortunately, before I could take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Nope, it's Rose.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Got it.
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, all right? I'll tell you everything then.
There's the telltale din of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't any way comforting. But it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. Here, let me just... Okay. Okay. Oh, our house is Zachary. Ashton, Becca. Oh, Luke. Okay, Luke is the. Okay, Luke is. Isabella's. Oh no, Hannah. I already forgot. Oh, I'm just... No. What? Oh, because we probably haven't played them yet. Okay. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine clamor common to prior reality. Corporation's Luxborn office greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
He sounds mad. My boss's words turn muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The real result is, half their workload has been shifted to all available staff, so as to not lose clients. Did they try and sell the house that we are? For us? I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Not that I mind the extra workload. If anything, it means I'll have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Someone's having some soup. Is that maybe Mr. Bean? Okay. Yang Yang? Okay. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hand without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. Oh, purchase and sale agreement. Oh, a purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visiting lounge when I tilt my head and question. There, seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. Is it Hannah and Luke? Because Isabella's the lady that we met when I woke up or something. Oh, interior decorator. That's right. The rights. Something bubbles up in my throat. The presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeves, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants this sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed. Yet documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Along with the foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint. Yeah, because there's a ghost saying help.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Oh.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never
That is
seen a
true.
buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Who would pay higher? Because I'm pretty sure they're the only bidders. But they're like, we want to bid higher than the listing price.
I think if we
I
allow
guess
it, they'll
just
be
to make
paying
sure
up
they get
front
it?
too.
Even with that urban legend?
Do they know the urban legend? Oh, okay.
Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Or we can say that we did check, and then just hand it to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
We don't have to go back though, right? Don't they have better things to spend money on? I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all. Nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left for me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood in the entire office's relief. Ma'am, Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Oh, story updated. Okay. Her lips are twisted in a frown. She doesn't seem particularly happy to see me, and I'm not surprised. Why? Who wouldn't be? I almost created a scene. Miss Wright, however. Oh, Mr. Wright. However.
Why, if it isn't the little Lily. I trust you're feeling well now.
It's
Yeah.
Isabella, sir. Not Lily. I appreciate your concern. I'm feeling better now.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand him their copy of the
I believe
agreement.
I can take that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. With how elegantly she plucked the papers off my hands, it's easy to think that there isn't any trace of irritation in her. But it is there, radiating in her stiff stance and the way she's standing at a far distance from her husband, and how the two look to be ignoring each other. They're buying a house together? Okay. Seeing the scene, it soon becomes clear to me that I'm not the one who has put her in a bad mood. Did they fight? Most probably. I've seen it happen dozens of times with my previous clients. It's a shame, especially with their new mansion. I never did like it when my own mama and papa fight. I hope they'll make up soon. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I release a breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return that gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something not haunted, perhaps? Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, don't make a scene, we're almost there.
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
You gonna have other people there? At your haunted house? You should do it on Halloween.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, servants or not, you're going to make people listen to your input nonetheless.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you.
Oh, and before we forget,
She discreetly folds something into both her hands and winks, a finger raised to her lips, demanding our silence.
what happened the day before was quite unfortunate.
It's
But you did get us what we wanted in the end.
We can
That,
send
at
that
the
to
very
Mama.
least, is commendable.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Yes, you can.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
Send it to Mama. She smells sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
Okay.
You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Just like that. Transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling it even after they've left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. A part of me feels lucky about the fact. No lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds. Just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Are they innocent? Sure, the commission's big. Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet for months. And I'll have to go back to the mansion as well, once the deal has been closed. Much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something's in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that. Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. I mean, we kept asking, like, are you sure you want this house? And they still bought it, even with the rumors, or the story. So, it's fine. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, they're something.
They are. They are
So
something.
how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
It is. Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Yeah, that's good.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
Okay. She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in closer to my ear as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of the BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually. I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. Small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives. Of goals we both let pass us by, but because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
Ooh, is it the contractor?
Your client?
Or the, oh my god. Inside, not inside decorator. You know,
Reassigned.
reassigned.
Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
So Mark went to the mansion.
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow ancients also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there is no need for me to go out. But oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry, packing your lunch. Time to make good on the promise I made Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap, and they give away free bread around closing time. I'm never saying no to free stuff. Ooh. Are those cakes? Cupcakes? Ooh, I like that one. That looks good. Ooh, cupcake. Ah, kitty. Good music. Is that supposed to be swinging? Quaint, a little old-fashioned though looks a wee bit out of place and missed the city's tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Much like the small building's facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It could have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Oh, I forgot it was the weekend. She's working? Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of different interests. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Don't rush me. I'm still trying to find the proper words for this. Let's order food first, okay?
A waitress comes by to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it. But today's a good day. Great, even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it nevertheless, and leaves without a comment. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry, it's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of the funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. I don't like seafood, but that looks good. Pan roasted sea bass with citrus dressed asparagus. I do like citrus. Asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily special board says. I never did pay any attention to it whenever I came here, since they price whatever's written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey, not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Oh, I guess... when they were talking, I guess I was like, oh wait, Friday is also the weekend. And that, yeah. Oh wait. Oh, no, Saturday. Okay, yeah. Huh. Oh, next. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got rid of it. Oh.
Let us say it, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
An expectant grin breaks out on my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made, and desperately searching for someone to explain it. Ash is not here, so no, my noodle days are over.
Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
As the news sinks in, their expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like it.
You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I, Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos, am free from my instant noodle binge.
Wow, seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
I sold the house.
Yep.
Which house is this? In Anslem Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's... wow.
We got an update on the relationship. Okay. We're starting to build Rebecca up, which is good. And then Zach. Hannah. Don't have any Isabella. Oh. This is the interior decorator. Who's Isabella? Oh, where Isabella? Oh my god. Where Isabella? That's why there's nothing. Okay. She lets out a hum. Although she's nodding, she gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. Did she think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Well, yeah. You didn't think we would be able to sell it because the rumors. Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
The words tumble out of my mouth one after another before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks on their faces, it seems they are too. Me and my stupid
I'm
mouth.
sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you. But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
See, that makes sense. Especially...
It happens from time to time.
We don't need to get so
but
defensive.
look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something.
Which is good.
What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't
All
it
valid.
a little too early to celebrate?
No, she gave me money. It's
Rebecca
okay.
does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressured me into it, more like. But I'm not going to tell Becca that about that. Knowing her, she'll only worry.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
Money, money, money.
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle.
Also, we didn't show it to them because we wanted to. It just accidentally got into their hands.
Well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
I begin to gather their plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
Aww.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
Aww. I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful job there, but most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories about whatever keeps us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. If Becca notices...
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
No, we got bad reviews. A pain expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately Becca retreats in her inquiry, as though the man's look is enough for an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glanced at Zach, her motions unsure, even asking for his consent on the matter. Although there is a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent, although with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a momentary shift in his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. At the end of the day, it's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
From how her tone rises in anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zach. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly snap down on as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
Oh, was it an actual movie reviewer?
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
No.
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
Just need to make more movies.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was your first movie. Like, obviously you're not gonna do something perfect on your first try.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Aww. My palm strikes the table, setting the tableware on top, clinking against each other. I haven't even noticed when I've risen from my seat. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher will at any unruly student. Becca's probably proud. I don't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He, of all people, should know.
If you give up now, how do you know you won't make a name for yourself creating films in the future? It's just a...
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
It's just a review. Except they're pretty well-known critics. So it was a critic saying that.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleam is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining in this situation? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I have not read what those people wrote against his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know, after all.
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff.
Yeah?
I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all, only a poor imitation of a puppy dog's eyes, if you could call it that one.
Promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. Awards night ain't for another week.
And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you walked. It's not like it's over for me, though. I still got time. I can still come back. Do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Rose? The screen shows Rose. Can I decline it?
Hey, Isabel.
Dang it.
You at the office?
I guess it wouldn't let me decline it. Hey, Isabel. You at the office? Oh, she said that.
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Okay, good.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states that is if it already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxbourne Street, portraying her cheerful greeting. All of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next subject of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
We're stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
When she finally ran out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from you. From her. Oh, do we have to go back? Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the right interior designer in her stead, and...
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Classic Rose, she ends the call without even asking for my input. The sky is cloudless and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we depart from the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catching something. No wonder we have staff members going AWOL lately, not to mention my boss's mercurial moods. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the grips about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxembourg remain constantly busy. The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd fills the humid afternoon air. Lunchtime. Looks like the sun is setting. A small reminder of the things we've yet to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to Briar Realty. For me, Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses, and Becca to her lesson plans and books at home. But more than once, I catch her sneaking a longing glance over something displayed on a shop window. Does she want to buy something? Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas. I turn my head at the last shop she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The world stills. Oh no. I have a bad feeling. I'm just gonna go to my journal. Nothing bad in my journal. Day after the open house, rights. Okay, matching purchased. Okay, set to treat her friends to lunch. Okay. I knew it. See, I was prepared though. If I wasn't like, oh, something's gonna happen. She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing, and boring into my very soul like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. There are no shatters or whispers this time. Only a plea. A hum, low and indistinct. Compelling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass. What is this? I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat, every thump screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy, while my own breathing strains in the face of her calls. She doesn't look too good.
Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, that would terrify me. Her mouth is stretched in a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm, or her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after I got what I want for Papa.
No, no, stop. Leave me alone.
Her face contorts into something twisted and she lets out a wail, sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. There's only hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself.
Please! I don't want this!
Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat hoarse from screams I don't even notice already coming out of my own mouth. The back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the floor. The wrestling resulting. Pain completely jolts me out of the haze blurring my mind. For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. A look of concern is on her face, and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zach appears beside himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against the small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Okay, so they didn't see. So just because they held and read the letter doesn't mean they saw.
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. I will say this. I think I would have been scared if I was in the dark. But it's almost 4 in the afternoon. Very light. Very light. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground, weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up, anything, to get the wretched sensation out of my gut.
You are screaming, having a fit! Zach, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but it likely comes off as a grimace. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulders. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave me. Stay away, far from here. Is someone whispering that to me? Away. The humidity stifling everyone stares at are unnerving, and Becca and Zach's concerns are suffocating. I want to be away from here. Okay, no, this is my thoughts. Okay. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. It's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking, with only the occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirring of the fan blades to keep me company. The room is devoid of any other light source apart from the one streaming from the hallway and the windows. And the TV. Did that change? I need to look at that. See if it changes, because that'd be cool. Even with the clutter I've accumulated over the years, the room feels a whole lot bigger than it commonly is. I hug my knees closer to a group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. If only there was a way to tune everything out, to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait. As she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile. Her pleas for... enough. That's enough. Shiver passes over me, though it's not from the air still hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the windows I've left open. My gaze shifts over to the letter standing on the coffee table. It edges flutter cautiously. I don't think I said that right. As the wind touches it. Send this to 5 people. Huh. Funny how an ordinary looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. But why? Huh. I wonder if the missing people read this. I can easily do it, but after that, what? How do you like print it and send it to 5 people? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty gnaws at me. Ooh, I wonder if you have to read it out loud. And that's why Ash is not there. This uncertainty gnaws at me. Knowing she's real and might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Believe me. The abrupt break in the silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Oh, it's my cell phone. Blindly, I fish the gadget out from the mess of cushions and papers beside me, where I've carelessly thrown it earlier before taking a shower. Zach's name flashes brightly on the screen. Is he calling because of this afternoon? To be frank, it's the last thing I want to discuss, though. I did leave the 2 of them there without saying anything. Knowing Zach, I bet he's worried.
Zach.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you're not gonna pick up.
Sorry, it took me a while to find my phone.
No worries. You game tomorrow?
I pause. I don't recall making plans with Zach for the weekend.
Did I forget something?
Remember that guy I told you about? Back in the movies? The
priest.
For the blessing? Does it ring a bell?
Nope. Oh, right. I did say that, but I didn't think he'd actually go through into trouble, especially after what happened with his film. Sometimes I forget how kind Zach can be.
Yeah, I remember. Is he fine with it?
Oh, that means we have to go back.
My friend doesn't mind. We're lucky he's not busy. So, tomorrow, he'll meet us at the mansion.
Yay.
Okay. Sorry for the trouble, Zach.
Yay, we're going back.
Hey, no problem. I'm the one who suggested it to begin with.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
And, well, this afternoon you did surprise us. Never seen you scream like that. You scared the hell out of Rebecca.
Aw.
I guess I owe you a lot for this, huh?
We should.
Nah, we're cool. You had us worried. But I know you'll tell us about it eventually.
We should
I just
call
want to make sure
Becca.
you're doing well. You left all of a sudden and you're not answering any of our calls.
He's trying to get me to talk. Normally I'd tell him I'm fine. Assurances empty or otherwise to put their minds at ease. Now nothing will form. I can't bring myself to say anything. He seems to have sensed my hesitation because he immediately steers the subject to a different direction.
Anyway, I gotta go. I left something on the stove before making this call. Just soup. But it'd be embarrassing if I burnt soup.
I doubt it. Ashton, on the other hand.
Oh, remind me to tell you about what he did with the pressure cooker next time. Oh, damn, it overflowed! Really need to get going. Bye, Bella.
He hangs up before I could thank him. The busy tone, though muffled, echoes through the receiver. No one is saying this will work. Even I am doubtful it will. But right now, I'll take anything. Anything to get out this nightmare. Some sleep comes easier tonight. And for the first time in a long time, I dream. Of clear skies, of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and a small, cramped dwellings? To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this, to me, is home. Oh, okay. This is a long... I was expecting like an hour at most for the demo, but like this is a hefty demo. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air... Oh, wait. Just a second. Save. I'm gonna save. Okay. Okay, yeah. Still Still, okay. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. If it isn't for Zach's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to the Ermengarde mansion. To think I have to go back again. I'll be lying if I say I'm excited at the prospect of entering the place once more. Oh, excuse me. I don't have to anymore. Rose happily gave me paperwork duty when I volunteered. We're on the last phase of the sale, too. Oh my god, I got hiccups. Well, almost. Papers to sign, documents to finalize, various other legalities to settle with the current owner and all that still. Never mind that its new owners want everything done within the week, when the process typically takes more than that. They want it done. We'll get it done. I really don't understand rich people. But money can't do wonders. Oh, but money can do wonders. I won't be surprised if they'll be able to push the process just a little more, like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm under no obligation to return to the house anymore. Running is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience that wins. What if something happens to those who have seen the letter? Ash, Zach, Becca, Miss McAuliffe, the Wrights. The guilt will follow me to my grave. The mansion looms as we approach. Whispers welcoming me back, shadows calling. I hope this is the last time. Ooh. It's still very pretty. I thought the stained glass would show, but I don't remember last episode. They were engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion's front gardens. There is a relief in familiar company, and knowing I won't be alone but going back inside for my silly idea. But it's impossible to feel at ease here. Even with the delicately pruned gardens awaiting spring's arrival or the beautiful winding pathways. Like the very place itself is aware of its trespassers. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice. Or he simply doesn't care. Or he's already used to it. I can never tell it with him, with all his gentle smiles and amiable hair. He's almost as hard to read as Ash. Almost. At least Zach doesn't ask for as much patience as dealing with Ash does, and that says plenty about him. Wonders of wonders how the two ended up best of friends. He waves at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach has also brought his friend with him.
Father Norman. Somehow I expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing. The occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new, but still interesting to the curious. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think it is. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone. But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father, to say the least. Thank you.
Just remember that a god who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, shall we?
We shall.
Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
He lets Zach and I walk ahead. A relief this way. He won't see how tightly I'm clutching the straps of my bag. Father Norman's probably trying to put me at ease. But the worry, the cold, restless, foreboding feeling has firmly lodged itself in my stomach, making its presence known with every step towards the house.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, okay. Zach lightly nudges my side, careful, mindful in his motions, no doubt to avoid startling me. This place gives me the creeps. Oh. Dude, we are best friends with Zach. It's hard not to lie to Zach when he gives you that look. It's just there. The kind that implores a silent appeal. I'm not sure if he's even doing it consciously. Another breeze blows and I try not to shiver. Try not to listen to the voices that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Don't ask for it.
That makes
It's not
sense.
like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right, sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that
That's a
scary,
nice.
but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Ridiculous talk, though the temporary reprieve it lends is more welcome. He offers me a smile in return, the least he can do. And with a slight motion of his head, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I wrestle for the keys to the mansion. I should have heard the tail jiggle by now, but didn't I put it in my bag last night? Seconds later, I'm sitting on my heels, and one after another, I'm taking everything out from every pocket, every slip. It'll be a pain to put everything back later, but I'm sure it's just underneath these. Nothing. Oh man, all the time.
Is something the matter?
Something the matter?
No,
I don't know
I'm
why.
sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
No use coming up with excuses right after they've both taken the time to go this far away from the city. With a heavy sigh, I grab the door handle to pull myself up. A string of apologies ready at the tip of my tongue.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
There's a brief moment of confusion and then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swinging open pulls me back first into the mansion's foyer before I get sense of what's happening.
Ow, 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 my back.
What the? Isabella?
No time to nurse my bruised back or make up excuses because the next thing I know, Zach's gently pulling me up right by my arm. Rose looks down at me with a mixture of relief and apprehension. Oh, sheesh, good going, Isabella, right after you volunteered to work on the papers. And standing behind her...
Ma'am Hannah! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
He waves at his hands towards Zach and Father Norman like their presence is blasphemy against his own.
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer caught in the headlights. Unfair, Rose, that's putting me on the spot. Seeing their expectant looks leave me no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
Okay, Lily? My name's not Lily.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I am so sorry, Mama. You said I'll go to hell if I lie. I likely will after this, but there's no other way. Well, it isn't entirely a lie. I am here to make sure no one disturbs them after they move in. It just so happens that what I'm checking for and trying to drive away is of the paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
Okay. Okay. The grin on his face, though, when he returns his attention back to me is similar to what my Kuya, Jordan have often given me when he's up to something. Usually a scare prank that inevitably ends in me crying. I never did forget the way my brother sneers at me. Part of me thinks that perhaps if I hadn't been the object of his mischief in childhood, I would have grown a little braver.
Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice. I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of an almost identical expression, perhaps even crueler than what I'm used to, the lie I told falls apart.
The truth is, I was just thinking we could have the house blessed before move-in day.
Seems
And
reasonable.
why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
For luck and protection?
I shrink under his scrutinizing gaze. For a second, I think that he'll start shouting at me. Instead, he laughs. Not the mocking, jeering kind, but one wondering if he's hearing things right. I'll say he's amused, but I honestly can't understand what's so funny with what I just said. Is it really that weird? Isn't it a custom here? I wish Becca's here to explain stuff like this.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion, since this place has been empty for years.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work. No offense meant to the holy man, of course.
What? I hope he dies. All of a sudden, there's an awkward silence that even Rose, of all people, seemed reluctant to break. Although a desire to do is evident in the way her eyes nervously shifts from Mr. Wright to Zach. Not that I won't. I know he's a client, but you can't just say that in front of other people. In front of Zach, no less. Yeah, don't you know I love Zach? Look at this. Look at that. And neither do I. There's a reason why bullies back home never touched my younger brother again after I gave them a taste of their own medicine. He might be inches taller than me, but I'm pretty sure I can still land a hit or two. Maybe. If only I'm not going to get in trouble with PRC for it. But before any punch could be thrown, Ma'am Hannah cuts
Lucille
in.
Mitchell-Wright.
In a voice too firm, demanding his complete silence.
What?
Instead of answering, she merely crosses her arms and shoots her husband a sharp, disapproving glare. That seems to have done the trick. Good. He immediately shuts his mouth, but not before muttering a few inaudible words under his breath. At this, Ma'am Hannah could only sigh and shake her head.
Oh, give it a rest, love. Do you have a better idea? Who knows? Positive energy might even give us what we've been waiting for. Or some peace. Let them do their job.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now. Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. Over lunch? I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
I don't want to go.
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's 2 of us working on this.
Rose looks like she's about to murder someone, probably me. At least she won't be left to deal with the haunted property. She got the better end, if anyone's going to ask me.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the 3 of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal, hmm?
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Rose hurriedly hands me the keys to the house before leaving, mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless threats for throwing her under the bus. I return it with a reassuring smile of my own. You know, she's the one who often forgets. Sheesh. And like that, gone. Just as quick as they appear, leaving me wondering if this is simply what's typical for the rich and famous, fleeting from one scene to the next without a care. If so, I'd rather stay with my rundown apartment or our little shack back home. There's still a joy in not missing the smallest things after all. Achievement unlocked. May this house be blessed. With a house this big, it's not surprising when the ceremony takes a few hours to finish. The sun's already high in the sky by the time we've gone through the last room. I can never say I'm a devout follower of my own faith, even with Mama and Papa's teachings. But hearing every passage, every word Father Norman uttered as we went around the house had set a lull in me, soothing, comforting. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem so scary anymore. Maybe there is an end to this, or perhaps this is the end. Afternoon. Father Norman bids us goodbye upon exiting the mansion grounds. He has business in the village nearby, he says, a minute gesture to reach out to the members of their parish every once in a while. It reminds me of a distant memory of helping hands and a few kind smiles. What pulled my family through when times are tough. But before he leaves...
Isabella, a word before I go?
Am I haunted?
Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life from which you'll come out stronger. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
Aww. I baked back the harsh retorts before they came out, masking it with a smile as we waved the good priest off. His words, though meant to comfort, has only left something hollow in me and a bitter taste in my mouth. And if they don't believe you, what am I to do? A tentative hand lands briefly on my shoulder, taking me out of my thoughts before they take a sullen turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ears when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
Ooh, yeah.
It wouldn't hurt. I've got some stuff I need to buy. Groceries.
Did we? That's look. We're so close to the end. We need to get Becca's up. I don't care about Luke. In fact, I'm gonna take that down a bit. First time, the first chance I get, knocking him out.
And there's a shop I want to check.
Is it real food this time?
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
Think of it as a talent. Let's just go, Zach.
I smile. Real one this time, devoid of any unpleasant thoughts. Regardless of what happened, I don't want to think of them that way. Zach has me wait on a nearby bench upon arriving, prior to going off somewhere. He hasn't returned since, and it's been a good 20 minutes of being left alone entirely to my thoughts. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. Smell of food drifts from nearby food carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one will catch the whiff of freshly trimmed freshly trimmed glass, yeah. I'll gladly sleep on this bench if I'm not waiting for anyone. Soon enough, I see his hulking figure running towards me, carrying a medium-sized box on one hand and casually waving the other at me. He's panting when he reaches my bench, sweat dripping profusely from his forehead, but there's a grin on his face.
Sorry, the line was really long. Really long.
You didn't have to run. Sit down first.
Nah, I'm good. Didn't want to make you wait for these.
Aww. I already know what's in the blue box before he opens it. Cinnamon rolls. Oh my god. All 6 of them topped with a white cream cheese glaze. That sounds so good. The very same one I bought after I sold my first property. After I met Zach, Ash, and Becca. Funny how such a small thing can trigger a distant memory, no matter how mundane it is. I don't say no to free food, but why is he getting me these now?
What for?
He leans on the empty space beside me, wiping the sweat of his forehead before answering.
An apology. And his thanks. For yesterday and the other day.
You don't have to buy me anything, Zach.
Look how... that's so cute. You don't have to buy me... Oh, she said
You were upset. You haven't been yourself recently, and people kind of miss that, you know?
Are you just saying that, or...
It's because I've been seeing ghosts.
No, really. Rebecca told me. You know how she is. Ashton, too.
Ashton was an ass. He should have been named Ashhole instead.
He went a little overboard, yeah. I can talk to him if you want.
He'll still tease me about it, even if it's Rebecca telling him to stop. Besides, I can handle him.
You always do. And yesterday, when you talked me through my little slump, I thought, hey, I want our old Isabella back. Are you still upset?
No. Aw. There are times when I wish Zach had been my big brother, or Becca, my older sister. Maybe life would have been a little easier then. Maybe Papa wouldn't be as sick as he is. Maybe. Maybe I wouldn't be alone here. But then again, if they are what I wish them to be, I wouldn't be here. I want to have Ash too. Life back home is tough, but for all that, I won't change it for one selfish wish. In a city of 68,000 people, I have people I can depend on. 3 of them, in fact. When you think about it, when you compare the numbers to the odds of finding someone like them, amidst the sea of nameless people, I'm lucky.
Thanks a lot for today, Zach. You didn't have to, but you did.
Just me? No Ashton or Rebecca? Oh boy, they won't be happy to hear that. I don't mind being the favorite, though.
Nope, no favorites. But you cook better than both of them, so that's a plus.
Actually, he is my favorite so far. I do love Becca. That's why I want to get her up. The thing, you get it.
It's always been fool with you, ain't it?
Don't put it like that! You're making me sound like a glutton.
I'm not saying you are, but it does feel good to know there's someone I can invite for food to be able to eat all of it.
Only that? I thought we were also art buddies.
Oh, that too. But the food thing really stands out when you think about it. You do eat a lot for someone your, size.
Low blow. I take pride in my height.
So, is it okay now? Do you feel better? Does it still scare you?
A little. I'll be okay. It's not as bad as the other day. And Father Norman helped too. I should have brought something to thank him.
Okay.
Oh, we could visit him anytime. He loves hearing from the young ones.
He isn't that old, is he?
Don't know. He doesn't tell. I think I might have seen his face somewhere before. I just couldn't recall when or where. Ash says he looks like his boss, so the bartender at the local pub if he squints.
Okay. Which tells me...
Don't take his word for it, of course. He might have accidentally inhaled something from the forensic lab again when he said that.
Back to the usual. Things may have not been the easiest lately, but it certainly isn't the worst that has happened. We do end up sharing the cinnamon buns between us, despite Zach's insistence that it's only for me, but more than the food, there's a response and contentment.
If you need anything, just ring, okay? Like when Ash annoys you too much. I'll help you with him, best friend or not.
No way. I can take him on.
Still an extra muscle wouldn't hurt, yeah? Just let me know, and I'll back you up. My sister knows this one thing to shut him up when he's being his usual self. Ask me what it is whenever you want, and I'll spill it.
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I want to know. He leaves me with a smile and a wave. Off to some new gig again. As for me, we still need to talk, Becca, Ash, and I. But petty arguments aside, like the adults we all are. This, however, is a start, no matter how small it may be. I just hope I can keep them safe. A light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling in the distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good. I need to stock up my pantry too. Come to think of it, isn't there an art store that has opened recently near the park? ... Oh no. The cat's name is... Berithiel? Or at least that's what his collar says. It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion. But it speaks grace much like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he swishes his tail, and his eyes follow my hands every moment. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art material and groceries without help or a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought these all at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park to the nearest bus stop. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a bark bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat curiously watching my every moment. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home they're considered all omens.
Don't look at me
not.
like that. I can
They're
act
not.
graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Oh, well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A short breather, and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad. Even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Where's your owner, anyway?
Where's your owner? Oh. He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, isn't it? A bandage just wrapped on one as if... Oh, did he get hurt? A bandage just wrapped on one as if of its paws, though. I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets.
Aww.
I tried to bring one home before. A cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
I take a small packet of sweets from one of my bags laying beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put it in my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as if I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. This cat better be okay. They better not hurt a cat. I shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him warily. He sniffs at it once, twice before...
Baruthia!
Okay. Whew. Like a good, properly trained pet, Baruthia responds as soon as he called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps up in the direction of the voice. Miss McAuliffe's? Hard to miss, what with her height. But most especially in the way she carries herself.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss
No.
Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Your cat was a sweetheart.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Never mind the pleasantries. Were you harmed in any way?
No?
I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Okay.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
Okay, well, we gotta keep her alive. For the cat.
My Baruthiel's a she.
We gotta keep her alive. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Gotta keep her alive for the cat. Okay, yeah. She, all this time I thought. The pause in conversation, if this can be called one, is uncomfortable. We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot. And if it does, the simply nodding of heads is enough. Still trying to be friendly won't hurt, right? Her cat. Did we get less? I don't remember what hers was. I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
Okay, that's not exactly what I...
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have their own pets.
That's... Why did you question it like that? Like,
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
No wonder why she's mad.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Maybe I should have asked her about her job. Back at home it is it? My grandmother used to tell several stories about it.
Nothing has happened to me so far.
Aw, she's so cute. Why can't we just like compliment? Like, your cat is cute. Have a good day. Oh, I chose the wrong one. Displeasure is evident on her face. Yeah, I would evidently be displeasure too if someone said that about my cats. Of course, I've forgotten that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off Isabella. I rack my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out
This
her
is a
hand.
good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
Yeah.
It is good to see you again, Miss Santos.
A complete dismissal if I've ever heard one. Yeah. I watch as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street. She faces me again, looking like there's something she has forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights, I mean. I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion.
The letter, the same one they saw. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McAuliffe that the urban legends are just legends anymore. They're real. She's not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
Oh, Miss McCullough. I've been pronouncing Miss McAuliffe forever. I'm sorry. I hastened to pick up all my bags I left on the bench and ran as far as my legs could take me. In that moment, I'm carrying in my hands way far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to be home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house. Of her. Of my own cowardice. The food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who has been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight, neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats you at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the only one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home yesterday evening. Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
No, what the heck? Rose? Oh wait, we didn't have a thing for Rose. That's so weird. Rose.
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
Oh my god. No. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends? That's what everyone has kept telling me, so why? And immediately I rushed to my study table in search of my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch its edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter lying unassumingly beside me, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. But I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now. I need to call her. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose, I'm sure of it. I just talked to her and a sob escapes me and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. Okay, so cleansing didn't work. One after another, they trickled down, weighted by the very same guilt I refused to admit. Okay, yeah. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again I dial. Whispering. Praying. Pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
She didn't meet the... Oh, she did. She was the last one.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
Huh. Who do we think did it? Maybe it's a character we haven't seen? The music is scary. A deafening static sounds from my phone speakers. But in my ears I can only hear the screams. Her pleas. Her whispers. Help me. Oh, you saw. Look how cute that is. I just noticed. We are not safe. Another? Is it because I have the full game? I didn't download the whole game. Did it automatically? Okay. I'm gonna stop for now. I'm gonna save it. And then... yeah. There we go. That was part 2. I'm gonna see if that was the demo, or if the demo is just extremely long. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.